Today is another super warm, super hot summer day here in Sweden. It is already the month of August, and usually within my region, August is a fall month. It is seen as an autumn month, and it's supposed to be cold, even a bit chilly. It is still around 30 plus Celsius outside and even inside. I'm even having some issues with recording today. It's been so warm that I've been waiting until the evening to start recording. I can see the evening sun messing up my camera, but I hope to fix that. We're here for the relaxing sounds and not maybe for the perfect recording studio. First of all, thank you all so much who found my channel or stayed to enjoy my last week's first ever try-on haul. I had a blast creating a little bit different content. So for this week we will continue with my new topics here on my channel. We will be going through some more Swedish and Scandinavian Nordic folklore. And today's part is about troll, which are also known as trolls worldwide. These creatures originate from Scandinavia and are today known worldwide. And as usual, first a little disclaimer. In Scandinavian folklore, the mythological creatures are known as vaesen, and I will describe them using this native word in my series. Most of the Scandinavian countries do have similar stories and folklore. A vaesen that I mentioned to be Swedish can also be a part of Norwegian, Finnish, Danish or Icelandic folklore. I just happened to go through the popular ones within my country's folktales. The mythological creature known as trolls originates from Scandinavian and Nordic folklore and are today spread throughout most of the world. This vaesen is a nature spirit connected to the dense forest, rocky mountains and caves around my country and its Scandinavian siblings. The word troll in Scandinavian folklore most likely originated from the Norwegian word for witches and witchcraft, which were trollfolk and troll. And in Old Norse, the word troll refers to the shape-shifting giants called jötunar. The history of the trolls are scarce until the 13th century when they started to appear in Icelandic sagas. Large, strong and grotesque are common words used to describe the appearance of the trolls, rumored to have large eyes, large noses and other hard features of their face. Their skin texture is sometimes described to be thick like leather or hard as a rock. Some trolls are born with a tail while others are not. The trolls wear clothes like humans do, but their clothing pieces are often torn by the rugged weather conditions of the Rocky Mountains, deep dark caves or lush forests. Some trolls have long matted hair, while others have short and thin hair. The trolls were said to resemble humans in their way of living. They lived together in families. They got married to each other. They cooked, baked, took care of their cattle deep within the Scandinavian forest. In some stories, trolls were even rumored to keep company with humans and help each other out. Trolls were a rare sight and would usually not be visible. You would only be able to hear them out in the forest, mountain and caves. Trolls are said to have magical powers and the ability to shapeshift. If you came across a troll, you wouldn't know of it, since they most likely shapeshifted into an animal, a wooden log, or even a boulder or smaller stone, depending on their size. Most trolls were not helpful or friendly toward humans, but they weren't aggressive either. Trolls would be described as cunning tricksters, so for your own good it was best to be careful out in the forest. Trolls were said to strongly dislike anything having to do with Christianity, and they were afraid of the thunder since it was said to be the hedonistic god Thor hunting for the trolls. The language of the trolls were said to be more poetic than humans, and they would rather speak in rhymes. Trolls were said to use Noa nam, as the humans would do during this era of time in history. The meaning of this word is to use different names of the things or beings they were afraid of. By using this method, they would not attract thunder, for example. So instead of saying the Swedish word for thunder, Oska, 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 they would say Kuffar, 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 as a way to not attract the dangers or horrors of their communities. In the Swedish folklore of the trolls, there are also troll-inspired, more mythological creatures or vaesen, which are called bortbytlingar. This is a Swedish word for changelings. If a child would scream a lot and not grow in a typical way, or have a large appetite while eating and thick hair, it was said to be the trolls who had changed the human baby for a troll child. The most famous depictions of the Scandinavian trolls comes from the Swedish artist named John Bauer. The artist, born in the city of Jönköping in the year 1882, was loved for his enchanting artworks of the Nordic folklore and folk tales. He depicted the Swedish trolls in a lot of his artworks that are still beloved today. And there's a lot of Swedish households still having his art as interior design, paintings or posters. It's very common to have John Bauer's paintings in children's rooms or nurseries, since they do inspire a lot of fantasy in children. I really do love the folklore of the trolls, I am a very, a person that likes to fantasize a lot. And I would love to come across a troll out in the forest. Sometimes I do really wish for the world to be a little bit more mythological and magical. This was also a shorter ASMR video, but I really do hope you will enjoy it. I don't have it in me, unfortunately, to record any longer while it's so hot and so warm outside. Thank you all so much for watching this week's Swedish Folklore ASMR. I really do hope you enjoy this content and that you enjoy my channel. Please feel free to check out my Patreon if you would like to support my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Let's see each other